All right, let us look at our second example using the Pascal triangle. Now, if you look at the question we have, the question is using Pascal's triangle, expand and simplify completely x minus 2y all to the power of 5. From our last video, if you also check, we discovered that while we were using the Pascal triangle, we have that x plus y all raised to the power of 5. The coefficients are 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, and 1. So now let us apply it to our question. So we are going to have this. We are going to have x minus 2y all to the power of 5. So now remember, don't forget, the power of x is reducing. So we are going to have this raised to the power of 5. Then bring your plus. Then what happens? X, the power of x, the coefficient there now becomes what? 5. Then we are going to have x to the power of what? To the power of 4. Then we will now bring in minus 2y to the power of 1. Then we also have plus. The next one becomes what? 10. Then we are going to have x to the power of 3. Then we are going to have minus 2y all squared. Then the next one also becomes 10. We are going to have x to the power of 2. Then we have minus 2y to the power of what? 3. Then plus. The next one is 5. So we are going to have x. And then we are going to have minus 2y to the power of what? Of 4. Then the last one is plus. The coefficient there is 1. So the power of x here becomes 0. So we are going to have minus 2y all raised to the power of 5. So from here now, we should have this, then plus. Now, if you look at this place, now x raised to the power of 4 is x raised to the power of 4 minus 2y. So 5 times minus 2y will give us what? Minus 10. Are we there now? We are going to have x raised to the power of 4, and then we are going to have y. Then we'll come here. What we have here is plus. Then minus 2y squared means what? Minus 2y times minus 2y. So minus times minus is plus. So definitely we are going to have 4y squared there. So we are now going to have here as 10. Then we are going to have x raised to the power of 3. Then we are going to have 4y squared. Okay. Then here also, okay, there's a minus there. So hold on. So that means minus 2 to the power of 3. That is minus 2 times minus 2 times minus 2. That will give us minus 8. Are we there now? That will give us minus 8. So that means, okay, we can see about 10 into, we are going to have x squared. Then we are going to have minus 8 raised to the power of 3. And then here we are going to have plus, we're going to have 5. We can have our x. Then minus 2 raised to the power of 4 means minus 2 times minus 2, which will give us plus 4 times minus 2, which will give us minus 8 times minus 2, which will give us what? 16. So we are going to have 16y to the power of 4. And then the last aspect is minus 2 to the power of 5. That is minus 2 times minus 2 plus 4 times minus 2 minus 8 times minus 2 minus 16 times minus 2 minus 32. So we are going to have minus 32y to the power of 5. So if we are to wrap up here now, we are going to have x squared, x raised to the power of 5 minus 10x raised to the power of 4y. Then 10 times 4 will give us 40. So we have plus 40 x raised to the power of 3 y raised to the power of 2. Then 10 times minus 8, we have minus 80. We are going to have x squared y to the power of 3. Then plus 5 times 16 is also 80. So we are going to have 80x, then y raised to the power of 4. Then minus 32y raised to the power of what? Of 5. And this is our final answer.